I'm interested to see this because I've been picking up Sylvanos recently, so I definitely am going to be taking some pointers here. And Lucio with the Ori, absolutely a big fan of Ori. People may hate on Ori, but I love Ori. Absolutely love the character, love the music. But what's more important than Ori and the music or whatever is the set itself. So let's go ahead and get started with this set of Zeern versus Lucio.
Yeah. So I know this is a matchup that can be a bit of a struggle for a lot of Sylvanos players. Ori just kind of has the tools to run circles around Sylv at times. But
yes, absolutely, especially with how small Ori is in comparison to Sylvanos. But Sylvanos has ways of being able to just be like, okay, I'm gonna back away, put all of the grass on the ground, set up some flowers, and just have to make you stay up in the air, and then capitalize with my up air, because Sylvanos' up air is absolutely amazing. Not only is it great for combos, but it's also an amazing kill move. However, the same can be said for Ori, because Ori has forward air and up air. And back air too.
Ori has a lot of really good aerials, and that's a bit of a struggle for Sylv.
Good, let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, up tilt from Sylv is a really good anti-air. It doesn't always cover certain angles properly, and it is relatively easy to punish. So Ori can be a bit of a struggle in neutral at times.
Yeah, absolutely. But it looks like so far, Lucio is just taking a commanding lead here. It's just a problem. Ooh, that was nice! I'm gonna steal that from you. Oh, that was pretty nice. Side B into the neutral air, and so far, it doesn't seem like much has changed, but you don't know about that until it happens. This could change at any moment, especially with Sylvanos having the ability to capitalize really easily. The game is pretty much even at this point.
Yeah, that is one of Sylv's biggest saving graces in the matchup, is just being able to kill Ori somewhat reliably, especially with stuff like up air.
Yeah, but besides up air, it's hard for Sylvanos to come up kill confirms unless that's just me.
Yeah, you have to, like, find really specific positions.
Exactly, so I'm wanting to see how Zeern is able to figure out some kill confirms here against Ori especially, who is, again, a very small character in comparison.
Yeah.
But it's been really even so far. I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah, Zeern
is this
really
gonna be the
away.
stock? Is this gonna be the stock?
I don't know.
It might be. If he's able to do another forward air off the stage, oh, that was so close. He was looking for it. He was looking for the back air kill. Wasn't able to capitalize it. It's a very specific hitbox, so of course it wasn't going to be able to hit. But there, you're caught slacking there, Lucio. You got to work out a little bit more here, because when you're caught slacking, he's got his paper and pencil ready. He's going to mark down the answers before you are. And we saw that clearly.
And it's interesting, like, I commentated one of Lucio's sets yesterday in one of our open brackets, and we were seeing a similar thing happen where Lucio kept getting caught off stage, just like recovering a little bit too slow or a little bit too linearly. And while I don't think Sylv can deal with that as reliably as that, or Sylv can still deal with that really well. You need to be smart about how you recover as Ori.
And you have to be smart as how you recover with Sylvanos too, because as you can see, he lost his stock because of it. Definitely one of the biggest weaknesses that Sylvanos has is that super exploitable recovery, because there's only specific placements that you can go whenever you make it back onto the stage from the side.
Yeah, for sure. Now this game is pretty strongly in Zeern's favor. I actually thought Zeern was at like 77 for a second, but no. Just 17.
Yeah, at some point, Zeern was just able to be like, you know what, let me just rack all this percent, and with that parry, that's game one. Yeah. We said it in the beginning that Zeern was gonna have a lot of trouble dealing with Ori, but we saw the opposite. He had a little bit of trouble here and there, but guess what? He was able to deal with it no problem and just shrug it off. He shrugged it off so easily and was like, nah, this is my game.
Yeah. Of course, that is just game one. It was a bit closer than a lot of the games we've seen so far, so I am curious to see how Lucio is able to do here going into game 2 on Tower of Heaven, which I think is a really good counter pick. I'm personally not a fan of the stage for Sylvanos.
I actually like this stage for Sylvanos because you have those platforms. It gives you an opportunity to be able to deal a little more neutral B up in the air against them. And I've done it before where I've killed up the top with Flower in the air.
That's definitely true. I think I hyperfixate on how I feel like the stage is really bad for Sylv in neutral, but in advantage state it is pretty good. Even in disadvantage, it's honestly pretty good.
Yes, Sylvanos has the ability to put Flower on every single one of those platforms really easily. He just has to be below him, shoot up that Flower, and it gets put on there. And then if the opponent's already up in the air, he just has to do a simple little boop, and then launch every single one of those plants out.
Yeah. And
looks like game number 2 is so far gonna be the complete opposite of what it was game number 1, where Lucio took the first stock and so far pretty commanding lead.
Right now this is Zeern's turn. He got a bit of a juggle.
Ooh, that was very nice. And what did I say about a commanding lead? Because apparently I'm stupid because it looks like it's even.
Yeah, no, Zeern does not want to let Lucio make any kind of breakaway here in the lead, and honestly, that's still like really good to keep in mind. I mean, Sylv, I think, has some decent comeback factor, but obviously it's hard to make comebacks. You don't want to be in that position if you don't have to be. I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Zeern has been doing a really good job of just going after Lucio a whole lot, just like a house dog would. He's coming for you every single time you call for him, and Lucio has had that dog whistle right there. Every single time. Taking that opportunity, Zeern is doing whatever he can. That was really nice setup. He didn't get the hit on the downer, but with that placement, he was able to set himself up to hit him next time, and that's very, very important. Because if one hit doesn't land, you have a chance for another hit.
Oh, and
there is the second stock taken from Zeern, but we just gotta wait a few seconds here, and Zeern's probably gonna take that second stock away from Lucio. However, I could be wrong. I might have cursed myself. I might have cursed him. I don't think I did, but who knows if I did.
Let's see, Lucio at 122. Zeern has to find this kill right now. Oh, and
Zeern might be able to find this kill a little bit more difficult than say, oh, there we go, up there, taking stock number 2.
Yeah.
Both of them are one stock remaining. Oh, excuse me, one stock remaining. However, Lucio is at an advantage because he's able to get a kill any moment.
Yeah. But up there, not quite gonna kill. Zeern is able to just get back on stage for free.
Okay, Zeern is doing some really interesting stuff here so far. He's not really approaching for the most part, and that's something that you don't need to be doing right now because you're at 126 on one stock remaining. For the most part, you just want to get Flower set on the field. Oh, that was so close. Yeah. Thank goodness the hitbox wasn't extended out even more. Oh, that was ballsy there, Zeern. That's super ballsy, and you're paying for it.
Yeah, Lucio was kind of being hesitant right there, not being willing to go too far out an advantage, but ultimately it does pay off. Able to find the F strong to take game 2.
Yes, it is currently 1-1 right now. And honestly, I don't know who's going to win this set, in all honesty. Based on just those 2 first games alone, neither player has budged away from each other. They've just been going at it and at it and at it like crazy. And it's only up to game 3 to see like where each player's mindset is so far.
Yeah, I suppose winning this game does give you counterpick advantage for the rest of the stat if it goes to game 5. So that's always something you need to keep in mind here. Game 3 is a pretty big game in a best of 5.
So Zeern picked this stage. Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's really smart.
This is a really good stage for Sylvanos. It gives him a lot of area. One thing I haven't been seeing so far from Zeern is never mind. Let me tell myself no. I am wrong because we just saw first 2 hits of jab and 2 neutral special to put more grass onto the field.
Yeah.
And
that is scary.
Let's go, Zeern! With that first stock, that was clean, brother. That was clean.
Scary to devastating, and now Zeern with the full stock lead, lapping in percent.
Absolutely. I said it before. This is Sylvanos' stage advantage for sure, and we're seeing why. There's so much space for him to be able to capitalize on anything that Lucio is trying to accomplish here.
Yeah, okay, using the Howl right there to cover the landing. I don't think we've really seen Lucio get any Howl parries yet. Zeern just hasn't done them in spots where Lucio's ready to parry him.
Right. Lucio just has not had fun. Has not been able to find an advantage state yet at all, and you can see why. This stage is such a good stage for Sylvanos because he has area to move around and take advantage.
Okay, Lucio is coming in. Getting a bit of something going right here, but it just feels like a lot of the hits are like really disjointed right now.
Yes, and that's something that is just gonna have to be dealt with as of right now, because what can you do against this? What can you do against this full frontal assault that doesn't look like a full frontal assault?
Trying to catch with the team up strong, but again, just barely out of reach.
Why, you are so cheeky there, trying to do the same setup as last stock, but Lucio knows better. He knows better because he took the first stock off of you, Zeern.
Yeah.
This ain't novice bracket, Zeern. This is the main bracket. You can't be doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. That being said, Zeern does have a really big lead. He doesn't have to worry too much at this particular second. Just one more good hit. Like it up there.
There we go. Game number 3 going to Zeern.
Isn't it crazy
I think
that
it's going to be up to the stage pick from Lucio to decide whether or not he takes game number 4.
Yeah, I can definitely see that being the case.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the stage pick is going to be Treetop. Now, I know there are some Sylvs like myself that don't really like this stage, and there are others that do, and I don't know.
I mean, I said it before. I absolutely despise this stage, but I will say this stage is really good in terms of the up air strings that you can do with Sylvanos. So this is sort of not too bad, and Zeern so far is showing off that he doesn't seem to have any problems with this stage.
Yeah, I mean, right now this is not a bad start at all.
Absolutely. So far, doing pretty well.
Yeah, like I said, very player-dependent stage.
Even. They're both even.
Yeah.
They don't have anything to worry about. But I'm gonna have to take that. I'm gonna have to take my eraser from the top of my pencil, flip it to the other side, and just erase it, because only 2 stocks remain so far on game number 4 from Lucio. If Lucio doesn't make a comeback at some point, somehow, he's gonna be losing and out of the tournament, because he's not able to get anything so far, but it looks like he's able to capitalize on something. I might be wrong.
Yeah, oh, holding out, but not gonna die to that. So wait, coming in clutch right here. Not
there
here,
we go. They are both even at 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah. That being said, there is obviously a bit of a percentage advantage here for Zeern. If he can find an opportunity for a kill confirm, that could be the stock from Lucio.
Okay, nice down special there to get him off of your behind.
And Zeern just found these hitboxes trying to catch something.
Something, anything. Literally anything will do just to try to get that second stock off.
Alright.
Alright, so he made it back on stage. Lucio didn't really capitalize on that. I haven't seen too many times where Lucio's going after his recovery, which has been interesting so far. Especially because if he times it right off stage, he's able to down air and just spike Zeern if he doesn't attack it.
Yeah. Ooh. And okay, Lucio is able to slip back on stage, but it's a very close call.
Yeah, it's still anyone's game at this point. They're both at 2 stocks apiece with almost 100%.
Good down air from Zeern, forcing Lucio to lose some height.
Not only that, but really good placements for the neutral special as well for Flowers, because that makes it a little bit more difficult for Lucio to come back on stage, because then he has to back up just a little bit and then come back forward. But he was able to make it back on stage, so it wasn't all for loss.
Okay, gonna be upping right into the F strong, not dying though.
That did not kill. But this is gonna kill with the help of Sign. Amazing work there. And it's tournament stock right now for Lucio.
Yeah. It's gonna be trying to find a way out of this corner. That is one thing that's scary about the stage. It's so small. And it's just so hard to find the space you want. Dodging the back air. And here comes some of the Sylv damage that you gotta be afraid of. But this is Lucio's chance to turn this around.
Absolutely. I have hope for Lucio, but at the same time, there's a chance that Zeern's gonna find the open opportunity like he has before and plenty of times again. Will this be the open opportunity? Almost. It wasn't the hitbox he wanted.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay, the dash attack was the killer.
Dang, that is really unfortunate. Just pulling out, being caught a little bit off guard. I would not be surprised if Lucio just DI'd that a tiny bit too late.
Absolutely.
So,
But
yeah.
anyways, congratulations to Zeern for making it on to losers quarters. And Lucio, you did an amazing job. You made it the top 8.